Hey, how goes it? So, we're here at the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. Kind of chilling out. My voice is still not up to par, still recovering from that cold, so, can't do a whole lot of talking for long periods of time. The problem is I like to record Skyrim in, like, 2 to 3 hour bursts, and I know there's no way I'll be able to talk that long, so I figure we'll let Inigo do some talking for us.
Yes?
So let's see. Would you mind reading Inigo the Brave?
Okay, but remember I am not a professional writer. I hope you like it. Inigo the Brave, a tale suitable for any gender and race, at any time. One day, Inigo was walking through his spider farm, minding his own business, when he smelt something was wrong. His nose was the best in the land, so he followed it to a nearby cave, where he found a beautiful woman of unspecified race crying. "What's wrong?" said Inigo. "A smelly troll stole my sister," said the radiant woman. "Can you help me? Please bring her back." Inigo looked into the dark cave, then into the eyes of the woman. "If she's alive, I will save your sister," he said. "Thank you," wept the woman. She kissed him, and he entered the cave, bow in hand. He could smell ugly troll everywhere. He soon came to a fork in the tunnel. A little stream ran to the left, and a patch of glowing moss illuminated the way to the right. Left or right?
So, this is a choose-your-own-adventure story. I get to make decisions, and I don't know if you've ever... Let's just center the... Excuse me, center the... No, come on. There, that's good enough. I don't know if you ever played choose-your-own-adventure book, but basically you read for a while, and then it says, you know, two things, go left or go right, and there's a page number, and you can choose which of these things you want to do, and it'll unfold the story for you a little more. So this is going to be kind of fun. I kind of want to go down the mossy tunnel, so we're going to do that.
The mossy tunnel was almost as bright as Inigo, and soon he saw movement up ahead. It was a smelly troll eating something. What do we do?
Let's see, we can run at the troll, sneak by the beast, or that's basically it. I've seen Inigo fight. He could probably run at the troll and kick its ass, but we could also sneak by it. Let's do the brash
Inigo
thing.
let out a barbaric yawp and ran at the troll. The troll looked up from his meal, wet himself, then ran away screaming like a little girl. It had been eating a local farmer by a slimy hole in the ground. The farmer was not anyone's sister, so Inigo pressed on.
That's glorious. Let's see, we can jump down the slimy hole, or we can keep going straight down the mossy path. Oh god, we're gonna jump down the hole.
Inigo landed lightly and looked about. He was in an immense, bad-smelling chamber. The sound of messy eating surrounded him. What do we do?
Let's see, we can fire an arrow into the darkness and growl loudly in a terrifying manner. We're gonna growl.
He puffed up his chest and let out one of his famous growls. The eating stopped in a hurry, and he saw many trolls run for a distant exit tunnel. A woman's voice echoed from the darkness ahead. "Stop running! Kill that attractive cat!" The trolls turned and faced Inigo. What should we do now?
Oh, it's time to fight now. Aim an arrow at the sound of the woman's voice? Yeah.
Inigo used his keen senses and aimed true. He heard the woman gasp, then fall to the floor. The trolls lost their nerve and ran away.
Yeah.
Inigo could hear that the woman was near death but still alive. What's the plan?
We'll approach her.
The woman was crumpled and bleeding. She smelled very ugly. My sister sent you, didn't she? She gasped. Now die!
Oh god.
The troll hag suddenly slashed out at Inigo with a glass dagger. What are we going to do?
Ugh. Okay, grab her hand and put an arrow through her eye. Let's put an arrow through her eye.
Textbook example of skill and grace. Inigo loosed an arrow into the woman's face. As she expired, her body thrashed and began to change. It grew thick fur and hard skin. Soon her corpse looked half troll, half ugly woman. Inigo covered his nose against its stench and left the cave. Did you find my sister? Asked the pretty woman waiting outside. Yes, I had to kill her. I am sorry, said Inigo. Thank you, said the woman. She was going to kill me if I didn't bring her more food for her trolls. Inigo was very understanding and took her to his farm to recuperate. It turned out that the woman liked playing with spiders as much as Inigo. They were married a month later and lived happily ever after.
That was a good story.
End. We did it. Well done, my friend. I hope you enjoyed my book.
We need to read it again. We gotta try some of these other paths.
It would be my pleasure.
I love how he made himself out to be amazing.
Inigo was walking through his nose was the...
Alright, we'll skip
along
to the first choice.
Thank you.
Yes.
He soon came to a fork in the tunnel. A little
Let's follow the stream
ran to
this
the
time and
left,
see what happens.
and a patch of the stream was cold, but Inigo was hardy, and he liked the splashing noises his feet made. He soon found a dead man clutching a note. What do we do?
Let's read the note.
Inigo bravely reached for the note, but as his hand closed around it, the man came alive. He was a zombie. Think fast.
Oh. Stab it with an arrow.
Inigo bravely stabbed the zombie with an arrow and pierced its brain by way of its eye. It shuddered and died. Inigo read the note. I love you. Meet me in the cave at midnight, said the note. It was a woman's writing. Inigo looked up and saw a troll close by.
We'll sneak by the beast.
Inigo was very sneaky,
This is good.
but as he got closer, the troll smelt his delicious aroma and swiped at Inigo with an ugly claw.
Oh.
What do we do?
Quick stab it with an arrow.
Inigo bravely reached for an arrow, but he was too slow. The troll ripped his head clean off, and Inigo never saved anyone again. Timing is everything, my friend. Maybe we should try again. I do not enjoy being beheaded.
This is understandable. I like that I like that you can stab everything with arrows.
You like my writing so much. Okay, here we go again.
Alright, we'll just get up to that point. Alright, we're gonna sneak by the
Inigo
troll
was
again.
very sneaky, but as he got closer, the troll smelt his delicious aroma and swiped at Inigo with an ugly claw.
Alright, we duck.
What do we do? Inigo used his legendary reflexes and dodged the troll. The stupid beast tumbled to the side and fell through a hole in the cave floor. Inigo heard its neck snap below. He chuckled to himself, then looked about. Where do we go?
We jumped down the hole previously, so we'll keep going straight this time.
The tunnel grew darker, and Inigo heard himself crunching over dry bones. He smelt blood on the air. Soon he was standing high above a dark cavern. He could hear ugly movement below, and he saw sharp stalactites hanging from the cavern roof. What's the plan?
Let's shoot an arrow at the stalactites.
Inigo's arrows hit the stalactites, and they crashed to the cave floor below. He heard trolls being squashed, and he smiled to himself. When all was quiet, he jumped down among the smelly bodies and had a look about. He heard a woman weeping nearby. What do we do?
Let's call out to her.
"What's going on here?" said Inigo. The woman replied, "I needed to feed my pets. I'm sorry, I know it was wrong." She coughed wetly. "I need you to tell my sister something. Come closer." Do we trust her?
Alright, well, we already know that she's a half-troll, but we're going to pretend that we don't. I would still want to shoot her in the eye, but we're going to approach her.
The woman was crumpled and bleeding. She smelled very
Oh, I was
ugly.
just going to do this again.
"My sister sent you, didn't she?" she gasped. "Now die!" The troll hag suddenly slashed out at Inigo with a glass dagger. What are we going to do?
We'll grab her hand.
Inigo grabbed the hag's hand, but she was supernaturally fast, and the dagger sliced poor Inigo's arm clean off. He
Jesus.
stumbled back. He tried to draw his bow, but he was a hand short, and it fell uselessly to the ground. The woman fell on him, slashing and stabbing. The
Jesus.
last thing he heard was the troll hag's manic laughter. We died the bad death. Let's try to keep all our limbs next time.
Huh. Okay, so I think we've seen pretty much all of that. I'm not positive if we have, but I think we did all the possibilities. So yeah, that was Inigo the Brave. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. I wish it was a little bit longer, but I'm happy with it. So yeah.
It would be my...
No, I don't need to read it again, damn it.
No.
Let's put the book away.
Inigo, thank you.
But
He soon came to
yeah,
a
so that was
fork in the
fun.
tunnel.
Let's put the book away.
Okay, if you want to hear it again, just
Yep.
let me know.
See if he has any thoughts.
Look at us, two Khajiit far from home, making the world a safer place. This land is lucky to have us, my friend.
It's true words, very true words. But yeah, so once my voice has fully recovered, I'll be doing a lot more of this because it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying Skyrim, but I can't really talk very long right now. So expect in the next few days more short episodes of Mighty Quest, and I might do some Smite arenas since those only tend to last 10-15 minutes, and I can do those without dying a horrible coughing hacking death. So yeah, those will be things. Let's see what Inigo has to say.
Do you ever get the feeling we are all part of some elaborate game made for some idiot's amusement? I don't.